Okay, Coach Cody here with Coach Ann. We're going to cover the scissor sweep. Okay, so scissor sweep is one of the primary things we can do when we get somebody in our guard. Once we get somebody in our guard, which means my legs are wrapped around their torso and I've got good control and lots of points of contact, we have the choice. We can either sweep them, which means going from the bottom position to the top position. We can submit or use submissions as negotiation tools, like our arm bars, okay? Or we can get up and away, okay? So the scissor sweep is one of our primary tools here in closed guard. So scissor sweep starts with, anytime we're doing sweeps, it starts with grips and controls, okay? So we will sweep towards the camera. Actually, let's sweep this way just a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start with what we call a cross-collar grip. Okay, and again, these really good practice because this could also be a jacket or a t-shirt or a hoodie. I can grab it the same way. So real simple. See, the collar's kind of open here on this side, so I'm going to shoot my left hand to the left collarbone, and I'm going to grab that collar right there. And then the same side, on her left side, I'm going to grab the sleeve or the cuff of her sleeve. Okay? If there's no gi on or no jacket, I will grab the wrist or even the elbow. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into what we call shield guard. So I'm going to put one foot on the ground, I'm going to scoot onto my hip, and I'm going to put my shin all the way across the waist, just like this, at a 45-degree angle. This is a really good tool to learn, especially if somebody's throwing punches at me too. Because if I get shield guard, I can also get my head away and get my head out of reach of the strikes. Okay, and if she keeps pushing, I can always pull her back into my guard and get control if I need to. Okay, so again, it starts with our good grips. Everything starts with grips inside guard. Grips first, and then we move into our next position, and then we initiate our offense. So we blade to our hips, we put our shield across the chest, okay, and I should go until my left foot is touching her hip. And then now my right leg is going to go all the way to the ground, because it is a sweep, so we want to think about sweeping the mat. So, real simple. And also, anytime we're sweeping, we want to think about action and reaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to push Coach Ann a little bit, because that's going to, most of the time, cause her to push back. And when she pushes back, I can pull her all the way up onto my shin, which is just like a spring. Okay? Now my legs are going to do that scissoring motion. So my bottom leg is going to sweep her legs that way. My top leg is going to sweep her upper body that way. Okay? So we're going to chop our legs, boom. And that's going to pull me straight into a mounted position, just like this, in which case we can go to a nice wide airplane base and get control of our opponent. Okay, so let's try one more angle. So let's come over here. So you'll see the top of my head this time. Okay, so step number one, that collar grip right there. And remember, this is just one example of grips. We can grab the head, we can grab the collar on this side, but best grip we can use is a cross collar grip and a sleeve grip on the same side. So both are on the left side of her body. I'm controlling the shoulder, I'm controlling the wrist. Now this next step is an important part. So we put our foot on the ground, we scoot onto our side, and I'm going to put that shield across her chest. Okay, so now I've got a spacer in between us. And if I've got a good grip here too, I can keep pretty good pressure on her chest with my shield. We're going to sit up just a little bit. When she pushes back, I'm going to pull, and again, we're going to chop the legs. Bottom leg's going to sweep under, top leg's going to sweep over, but we want a good 50-50 with the legs. Each leg is doing its job. And then we can see it. You can take that momentum. That momentum's going to pull us right into mount. We have a nice wide airplane base. Now we're in a really strong position to either stay here or get up and go away. Okay? So that is our scissor sweep from closed guard. Thank you for watching.